Who are the wealthiest people in each state of the United States of America in 2024, according to Forbes? In the Yellowhammer state of Alabama, Jimmy Rain with a net worth of $1,200,000,000. In the Last Frontier state of Alaska, Jonathan Rubini and Leonard Hyde with a net worth of $400 million. In the Grand Canyon state of Arizona, Arturo Moreno with a net worth of $4,900,000,000. In the natural state of Arkansas, Jim Walton with a net worth of $70 billion. In the Golden State of California, Larry Page with a net worth of $119,300,000,000. In the Centennial state of Colorado, Philip Anschutz with a net worth of $15,100,000,000. In the Constitution state of Connecticut, Ray Dalio with a net worth of $15,400,000,000. In the first state of Delaware, Elizabeth Snyder with a net worth of $900 million. In the Sunshine state of Florida, Ken Griffin with a net worth of $37,100,000,000. In the Peach State, Georgia, Dan Cathy with a net worth of $11,500,000,000. In the Paradise of the Pacific, Hawaii, Larry Ellison with a net worth of $147,300,000,000. In the Gem State, Idaho, Frank Vander Sloot with a net worth of $3,300,000,000. In the Prairie State of Illinois, Lucas Walton with a net worth of $24,700,000,000. In the Hoosier State of Indiana, Carl Cook with a net worth of $10,300,000,000. In the Hawkeye State of Iowa, Harry Stein with a net worth of $6,900,000,000. In the Sunflower State of Kansas, Charles Koch with a net worth of $54,500,000,000. In the Bluegrass State of Kentucky, Tamara Gustafson with a net worth of $7,600,000,000. In the Pelican State of Louisiana, Gail Benson with a net worth of $6,100,000,000. In the Pine Tree State of Maine, Susan Alfand with a net worth of $3 billion. In the Old Line State of Maryland, Annette Lerner and family with a net worth of $6,300,000,000. In the Bay State of Massachusetts, Abigail Johnson with a net worth of $28,600,000,000. In the Wolverine State of Michigan, Daniel Gilbert with a net worth of $25,900,000,000. In the North Star State of Minnesota, Glenn Taylor with a net worth of $3 billion. In the Bayou State of Mississippi, Thomas and James Duff with a net worth of $3 billion. In the Ozark State of Missouri, John Morris with a net worth of $8,900,000,000. In the Blue Sky State of Montana, Dennis Washington with a net worth of $7,100,000,000. In the Cornhusker State of Nebraska, Warren Buffett with a net worth of $128,700,000,000. In the Silver State of Nevada, Miriam Adelson and family with a net worth of $33,500,000,000. In the Granite State of New Hampshire, Rick Cohen and family with a net worth of $21,900,000,000. In the Garden State of New Jersey, Rocco Camiso with a net worth of $7,400,000,000. In the Land of Enchantment, New Mexico, Ron Correa with a net worth of $1,700,000,000. In the Empire State, New York, Michael Bloomberg with a net worth of $96,300,000,000. In the Tar Heel State, North Carolina, James Goodnight with a net worth of $10,100,000,000. In the Peace Garden State, North Dakota, Gary Thalson with a net worth of $1,200,000,000. In the Buckeye State, Ohio, Leigh Wexner and family with a net worth of $6 billion. In the Sooner State, Oklahoma, Harold Ham and family with a net worth of $25,200,000,000. In the Beaver State, Oregon, Phil Knight and family with a net worth of $40,500,000,000. In the Quaker State, Pennsylvania, Jeff Yass with a net worth of $28,900,000,000. In the Ocean State, Rhode Island, Jonathan Nelson with a net worth of $3,400,000,000. In the Palmetto State, South Carolina, Robert Faith with a net worth of $5,800,000,000. In the Mount Rushmore State, South Dakota, Thomas Denny Sanford with a net worth of $2,100,000,000. In the Volunteer State, Tennessee, Thomas Frist Jr. and family with a net worth of $25,100,000,000. In the Lone Star State, Texas, Elon Musk with a net worth of $198,400,000,000. In the Beehive State, Utah, Gail Miller with a net worth of $3,900,000,000. In the Green Mountain State, Vermont, John Abiel with a net worth of $1,900,000,000. In the Old Dominion State, Virginia, Jacqueline Mars with a net worth of $39,800,000,000. In the Evergreen State, Washington, Jeff Bezos with a net worth of $193,800,000,000. In the Mountain State, West Virginia, Brad Smith with a net worth of $700,000,000. In the Mountain State, Wisconsin, John Menard Jr. with a net worth of $23,400,000,000. In the Equality State, Wyoming, John Mars with a net worth of $39,800,000,000.